And what makes them triangles, obviously they have three sides, but there's this little thing that says if the sum of the two smaller sides. First off, what does sum mean?
Adding.
Add. Okay. Is larger than the third side. You have a triangle. You remember we were looking at.
Why do you have fill in the blanks? Like we normally have fill in the blanks.
So you don't think you can possibly write all that?
Nope.
That'll be fine. Remember when we were doing the obtuse acute, and one of the options was like not a triangle?
Yep.
That's what this is talking about. So I don't remember what this class I talked about, but it's like if this side is 3 and this side is 2, and this side is only 1, it's not going to match up. It's not going to make a triangle.
So there's not going to be any equilateral triangles.
Say that again?
Are there going to be equilateral triangles?
Maybe. There could be.
But the sides have to be.
Yeah, so if each side, so if I connect this,
Does that make it not a
and
triangle?
they're all 3, if you add these two sides, and they're bigger than this one,
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
it's just saying if you take the two small sides, so like this one, 1 and 2, if I add them, I get 3. Is 3 bigger than 3?
No, it's equal.
No, it's equal to. So you can't be equal, you have to be bigger than. If it was like 3.1, so if this was like 1.1, then it would work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like you have a triangle that's not completely closed, is what this is saying. Okay, so all we're going to do for these is decide if we can have a triangle. So all we're doing is taking our two small numbers, adding them, seeing if they're bigger than the third,
How do
okay?
you do that?
Yeah, we have to do this. Remember,
But that was
like obtuse or acute.
Yeah, when you square them. This is just adding them, not squaring them.
That was exactly.
So what are my two small numbers in number 1?
8, 17.
So if I take 8 plus 17, what do I get?
25.
Is 25 bigger than 24? Yes, so can I have a triangle?
Yeah.
Yes. In number 2, what are my two small numbers?
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3, what's 3 plus 3?
6.
Is 6 bigger than 7?
No.
No, so can I have a triangle?
No.
No. And number 3, two small sides,
25 and 12.
25 and 12. If I add them,
36.
I get what?
37.
37. Is 37 bigger than 35?
Yeah.
Can I have a triangle?
Sure.
Yes. And let's get down to number 5.
48 and 22.
Two small numbers, 28 and 22. What does that equal?
50.
Is 50 bigger than 50?
No.
So can I have a triangle?
No.
No. Do we need to do more of these? No?
Uh-huh.
Questions there?
So you can't have a right.
No, you can have a right triangle.
You just figure out if it is a triangle.
So like if you have a right triangle, like let's say this side's 3, 4, 5, those work out to be a right triangle. All you gotta do is make sure that your two legs add up to be bigger than your hypotenuse.
Oh.
So in this case, 7 is bigger than 5.
So even if. Okay.
So these we're not distinguishing if they're acute, obtuse, or right. We're just saying, can it be a triangle?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Alright. We got a third side range. First off, when it says range, anytime it says range, that is your greater than or less than signs. Okay? A range is like I can be between, I don't know, 15 years old and 17 years old. Okay, that's a range. So
students with the last names beginning with the letters F through the letter J, please report to the Commons if you've turned in a flu shot at this time. Again, anyone, basically letters A through J, who turned in a flu shot to the Commons at this time.
Good deal. Thank you. Anyway, okay, so this can be confusing. Hopefully we can figure it out. When it's under here, you have room under here, right? Yeah. Okay, I want you to write A is less than X less than B. So what this means is that X is between A and B, and it can't equal it. Okay? Then I want you to write, draw an arrow. A is going to stand for our difference. When I talk about math difference, what do I mean? Subtract. Good. B, we're going to draw an arrow and write our sum. Sum, and you already told me, means add. Okay. So what the goal of this is to figure out what can our side lengths be to make a triangle, to make sure that it is closed. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract these two numbers in number 9. So if I take 22 minus 14, what do I get? 8. So I know on the low side, my side can be 8. If I add 14 and 22, what do I get? 36. So if my side is somewhere between 8 and 36, my triangle is okay. It can be a triangle, okay? So what you can do to double check is take your low number plus low. 14 plus 8, is it bigger than 22?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I take my two numbers here, 14 and 22, has to be bigger than 36. Is it?
No. Equal.
Well, equal, yeah. So if it's less than,
Oh.
we're good.
Oh.
I get what you're saying.
Oh.
So if I have a side between 8 and 36, with those two numbers, I can have a triangle. Okay? Let's try another one. 31 and 28, first thing we're going to do is subtract them. So 31 minus 28, what's my low number?
3.
3. And then if I add them, 28 plus 31, what's my high number? 59. So X can be anywhere in between these two numbers in order to make a triangle.
That's all we do.
That's all I do. What's up? I don't know if I see you got a flip shot. It looks nice.
It's Bugs Bunny.
I got
I
one
mean, I see
too.
that. Yours isn't Bugs Bunny though. You're just
Yeah, you're not
king.
cool.
Because I didn't take 2 like you.
Yeah, I'm savage.
Okay. So if I look at 3 and 11, what should I do to figure out my low number?
Subtract.
Subtract. What's 11 minus 3? No. What? 8. What do I got to do to figure out my high number? Add.
14.
I get 14. So X is somewhere in between these.
Is that literally all we're doing today?
No, that's not literally all.
Jeez.
Let's do one more. What number am I going to get for my low number? 12. 26. What about my high number?
64.
So if you need a third side, subtract and add. Okay?
And that's it.
That's it. Let's look at 15. It says if a triangle has lengths of 15 and 27, check all the possible lengths for the third side. So same sort of thing, so we gotta figure out which ones work. How do I figure out my low number? 27 minus 15 gives me 12. How do I figure out my high number? Add and I get 42. So I have to be between 12 and 42. So does 34 work?
Yes.
Does 12 work?
No,
Yes.
No, why does it not work?
No.
not bigger.
It's not bigger. 12 isn't bigger than 12, it's equal. Okay, does 29 work?
Yes.
Yes.
18?
Yes.
43?
No.
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 Okay. 16. I got lengths of 45 and 9. How do I figure out my low number for my third side? 36, subtract them. High number? 54. Add them. So does 35 work?
No.
No.
58?
No.
47?
Yes.
54?
Yes.
No.
No. Not equal
No.
to. 39?
Yeah.
This one's not 47, by the way. Okay. Are we good with our third side? Are we really not good?
Why did show that?
Alright. Other thing we're gonna do today is ordering angles and sides. This also should not be very hard. I hope the other thing wasn't very hard. Okay. When you compare sides of a triangle, it is true that the smallest angle is always opposite the smallest side. And vice versa, the largest angle is always opposite the, wanna guess?
Bigger side.
Largest side, yes. Biggest, yes. Okay, we all know what opposite means? Okay, when it comes to angles, I like to think of whichever angle isn't touching our side, okay? So if I look over here, what's my smallest side?
7.
7, okay? Do you notice how B and C are both touching that?
Mm-hmm.
So the angle that's smallest, one that's opposite, is the one that's not touching it. So what angle is the smallest? A, because it's across from it. So angle A is the smallest. What's my medium number? 10. So it's touching A and B, so good, Maddie.
C.
C is across from it. And my biggest one, 13, so angle B.
And that's it.
That's it.
We don't need these other notes.
Okay, it works for vice versa with the sides too. If I have the shortest side, it's always opposite the smallest angle. And longest side is always opposite the largest angle. That's the angle side, FYI. So if I look at my picture, I know I got angle 103 and 42. How do I figure out my other angle?
Yeah.
Good. Add and subtract from 180. So 180 minus 103 minus 42. What is angle left to be? Actually,
6. 25. 45.
it's 45, isn't it?
No.
No, is it actually 45?
35.
Look at you, Colton. So this is 35. So what's my smallest angle?
35.
35. So the one not touching it would be ED. When we have to talk about sides, 2 letters. So our shortest side is ED. What's our medium angle?
42.
42. Which side is across from 42?
D.
DF. And our biggest angle
Yeah.
is the 103, so our longest side is EF. Questions? Okay, put this away. Alright. Look at number 1. I gotta order angles from least to greatest, which means if I'm starting with least, I need the smallest side first, and number 1 with the smallest side.
17.
17 is with the smallest angle. M, so angle M. What's my medium one?
20.
20, so my angle is
P.
P. And biggest,
24.
24, so biggest angle is N. 2, smallest side is,
30.
so smallest angle is
T.
T. What's my medium size?
35.
35, so what's my medium angle?
R.
R. And biggest,
38.
which is S. Questions there? Do we need to do 3 and 4? No. 5 and 6. First off, I'm missing an angle at number 5. How can I find it?
180 minus 57 minus 31.
180 minus 57 minus 31. What am I left with? 102? No. 92?
Yeah.
Actually? So I'm ordering sides from least to greatest, which means I need to look at the biggest or smallest angle first. Smallest is 31. So what side is the
KL.
smallest? KL, good. What's my medium size angle? 57, which means my medium side is JK. And biggest is JL. Number 6, I got the same problem, don't know what T is. How can I find it? And what am I left with?
59.
Really?
Quick math. I didn't use it.
At this time, would any students who have turned the flu shots with the letters A through the letter Q please report to the comments at this time? Any
Smallest
students
angle
with the
53,
last
so
name
smallest
beginning
side
A
is
through Q,
ST.
please report to the comments at this time. Thank you.
medium side,
SB.
SV, good. Biggest side, TV. Okay, how are we on those? Good? Can we skip 7, 8? Okay, last thing is just as easy as everything else we've done. I really don't even want to read that. A lot of words for something that's pretty easy. If you have sides that are congruent, okay, so one side matches with one side, another side matches with another side, and then if I say angle A is bigger than angle D, so if this angle here is bigger than this angle here, then I can say this side, BC, is bigger than the side EF. So basically, if everything else is the same, if I have a bigger angle, I have a bigger side. Does that kind of make sense? And it works vice versa. If, again, I have stuff the same, and then I tell you that BC is bigger than EF, so if this side is bigger than this side, then this angle has to be bigger than that angle. Oops. Angle D. So bigger side, bigger angle, bigger angle, bigger side. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Alright. So look at 1. Do I have sides that match? I have 9, 9, 15, 15. The angle in between, and I just covered it up. That was very smart. Is 79 and 74. So which side has to be bigger, the one by 79 or 74? 79 has to be bigger. So KL has to be bigger than PM, right? Greater sign. And number 2, I have a side that's 24, 24. this side matches up to the same side. I have angles 65 and 59. Which one's bigger, 65 or 59? 65, so the side across from 65 BC has to be bigger than AD. So AD is smaller than BC. Is this kind of making sense? Okay. This side is 3, 3. They share this side. So the angle's in between the sides. So this angle's 53. This angle I don't know. How can I find it? 32 and 93 from 180. What am I left with for that angle? Sixty-one. No, there's no way that's not 61. No. 180 minus 93. 55. 55? So is 55 bigger or is 53 bigger? 55, so which side has to be bigger? XY is bigger, so WX is smaller. This side's the same, this one is sure, so it has to be the same. If this one's 83, how can I figure out this angle? From 180 minus 83 gives me 97, right? Which angle's bigger? QP. 97 bigger, so QP has to be bigger. Okay, works the other way. So if I have sides, I have angles. You gotta find the ones that match up. 25, 25, 16, 16. So what's bigger, 33 or 35? 35 is bigger, so which angle has to be bigger? D. D, because D and 35 go together, so D has to be bigger. Thank you. And this one, I got 12 the same. I got 18 the same. So which side is bigger, 16 or 15? 16. So which angle is bigger? A. A is bigger. That's big. Thanks. What side's the same in 7? 17. 17, what else? The one that they share. The one they share, good. So I gotta compare 14 and 13. Which one's bigger? 14. 14, so which angle is bigger? TQS is bigger. Good. And the last one. What side's the same? The middle is shared, these two are marked. So I gotta compare which numbers? 27, 28. So which angle's bigger? 28. So this one. And this one is questions?
This is easy.
I know, you guys are like, oh my